My name's Alan. I'm on behalf of Wistancia, my co-host, and the crew, and the staff of KCTV. I'd like to welcome you to another show of Bridging Heaven and Earth. We have another really beautiful and wonderful show tonight. We have Ali Mina, who's a visionary artist and a beautiful person, and her paintings and her cards are magnificent. I've seen quite a few of them just today, and they're really wonderful, and I hope you get a chance to see a lot of them too. We have that set out for that to happen, so we hope it works out that way. And we have a beautiful singer, Abigail, who's going to sing 2 or 3 or 4 songs, we're not sure. And her voice is magnificent. I was at a wedding this week where she sang, and it was really quite an experience. So we have a packed show again, and a lot of wonderful things are supposed to be happening. So we'd like to start it off with, as we usually do, with Wistancia doing an invocation and then leading us in a short meditation. So Wistancia.
Thank you. And so we call forth tonight to the light and to the love of all the higher realms. And we ask for a blessing this night from Father, Mother, God, to bless us with the rain, the rainbow rain of beautiful creativity and love and blessings and all the higher perceptions to come forth so that our gifts that we have had before can come forth unto us again. We ask that our inner eyes be opened to the colors and the music, and that the music of the spheres that plays within us be played so that we can now hear it, so that we walk upon this earth and we listen to the music that is playing, the divine music within us, so that we can come to know ourselves as divine beings living on this earth. And we ask for the angels of creativity this night to be with us. And we ask that they shower us with perceptions and love to help us to gain and gather together the colors and the visions of all that has been shown to us in our sleep time, in our dream time, and on the inner realms, so that we can truly awaken. Let tonight be an invocation to awakening on all levels of our being. And so maybe you can just join with me, take a breath and breathe in light. And relax, and just go inside into that sanctuary, into your heart. Enter into the silence with me together as we call forth our higher gifts, the gifts of the Holy Spirit, to come flooding us. Thank you. And tonight, it is my real pleasure to have Abigail singing and to have Ali showing her art. I'd like to dedicate this night to the arts and to the angels of creativity. For all of us have incredible creativity within us, and we can open up to that as surely as we want to and desire it, and ask, and we can ask for help to open up to our gifts, because we are artists. We are creating our reality. And we're going to have a little video. It's really a beautiful video to bring us all into the vibration of Om. And so maybe we can just sit back and relax and get ready. It's kind of a meditation. It's kind of a little clip, a video meditation. And it was sent to us from this man. His name is David. And it's full of color and full of light and music, and it's about the sacred sound of the universe, which is the sound of Om, which is also the word Amen, and also just that sound when we get really, really silent and get really, really quiet within ourselves, that we can hear if we're in tune with Mother Earth, if we're in tune with the universe. And so, in a moment, we'll be queued up for this clip. Meanwhile, I could tell you a little bit about Allie before she gets here. I mean, she's here in the studio before she sits up here with us. She started painting as a child. At 11, she was painting oil paintings. And then she just started from there, and she spends about 5 to 10 hours a day on most days painting. And her paintings are just splendorous. So if we're ready, are we ready? Okay, let's see this clip. welcome back. And thank you, David. That was really beautiful. So we're sitting here with Allie, and it is so good that you're here, because I found her in Angel Times. I was flipping through this magazine, this new Angel magazine, and I saw these pictures, and I was going, oh my God, these are so beautiful. So I immediately wrote a little letter to the editor of Angel Times and said, would you put me in touch with Allie, you know? And then I got this letter back. I was so happy that you wrote back to me and said that you would come on the show, and here you are. And maybe you could just talk a little bit about how this whole thing evolved was from childhood and when you were painting.
Well, yes, here I am, and I'd be delighted to do that. And it's been a delight to be in Angel Times, too, because they do a beautiful job showing the angel art, and I've been very fortunate to be included. I've been painting since I was 11 years old. I guess I was drawing since I was 5 or 6. I was probably born with a paintbrush in my hand, I don't know. But I've painted all my life. I was obsessed with painting, per se. And many years ago, when I was maybe 19, I think, I went to Mexico, and I fell in love with Mexico. And from that point, I painted Mexico, and I painted the people and the land and the people working in the fields and growing the corn, all the agrarian tasks that are so closely related to Mother Earth. I did this for many years, made my living painting these scenes, and they were whimsical, and some describe them as primitives, although my style has definitely graduated from primitive to I'm considered now a visionary. Yeah. I think I was always a visionary, but then later on I went to Europe and was greatly impressed with so many things I saw there. So then I had to do my whimsical interpretation of Europe.
You never had any formal training or anything?
I have trained with various individuals from time to time. But I've had no real formal training. I've only been...
So it's evolved?
It's evolved.
Yeah.
My art is an evolutionary process.
Right.
And then in 1989, I was taking some various herbal concoctions and whatnot, and I had a tremendous breakthrough. And all of a sudden, I was able to give myself permission to leave the planet. And the first piece that came through was the piece that's entitled The Crying Bird. And
when you say gave yourself permission to leave the planet, do you mean in your art? Do you mean in your head, in your visions?
For me, I can't separate my art from any other facet of my life. My art is me. I am the art. We are one. So for me to have permission to leave the planet would be both in my art and in my feeling of liberation.
So all of it, you just had an expansive feeling that just boom and said that anything you see or experience you can paint.
My people did not any longer have to be planted on the earth due to gravity or anything like that.
So anything you could visualize,
I could do
you could paint.
I could do it, but I had to give myself permission to do that. And a lot of this too came from doing a lot of inner child work and this is very, very freeing and liberating, and it definitely shows in my art. And now I don't have the need so much to paint per se as to express the various facets of creativity and our need to look deeper within ourselves, to look deeper at the needs of our planet. I started a line of greeting cards about 1.5 years ago, and it's called Consciousness Cards. And specifically named that because I believe
that's something to do with consciousness.
We have some of them sitting on our table here.
It's all about consciousness. And as much as I need to express art, I don't want people to look at my paintings and say, oh, what does that mean? And I don't want just people that are on a spiritual path to be able to connect. They're already on a path. I want to be able to touch people that aren't on a path. People that are looking for something in their life but maybe haven't found it or can't connect. And when they look at my paintings, I want them to be able to say, oh, I like that. I feel that. And
it's like it uplifts me. It gives me a sense of something.
I don't want it to be something that's so cryptic or so arcane that they can't relate to it, because I'm not accomplishing anything that way. I'm turning people away.
So let me ask you something. Do you like get the whole picture in your head, or do you just get one part of it? Or I mean, does it come as like, that's the picture?
Good question. Good question. It depends. Sometimes I will have the entire image in my mind exactly as
it turns out,
as it will turn out.
Right.
Other times I have just kind of a thumbnail outline sketch of the way I want it to look, and I just have the impression of what I want, and it will evolve as I go along, and it's a surprise even to me. And then
do you find you get it more in like a certain, like walking in the woods or in meditation, or
and quite often on the beach.
On the beach.
And early in the morning I'm on the beach almost every day, and I do a workout. And it's kind of a working meditation, and a lot of my...
Like a Tai Chi kind of thing, or something less...
Very similar.
Very
similar, but a little more physical. And sometimes my writings come through now. I write to go along with almost all my images, because I feel this, it's something I have to express, but it also helps my viewers to have a better understanding of what I'm saying. It gives them an aha. And they can say, So the poems, the poems have become actually as important as the images, or almost. And sometimes the writing or the poetry comes through to me even before the painting, even before the image. So I never know what's coming first.
To say.
You know, every time I talk to you, you tell me that you can barely get them out when new ones are coming. And I have this picture of you just sitting in your workshop, just like day and night, like coming up with all these things. When did the angels start becoming important to you? Did you always feel an affinity with angels?
No, I didn't always feel an affinity with angels per se, but I have always, for many years now, I have felt, sensed, accessed of feeling behind my shoulder. When I'm painting, I'll feel someone come through and say, blue. Pink, orange, and it's the darndest thing, because that's what the painting really wants. And I'll say, okay, and I just do it, and sometimes it's almost unconscious.
I mean, you really feel like a vehicle.
Oh yes, absolutely.
No question.
So you feel like the angels are really working with you, and it's a co-creative art.
Yes.
How wonderful, how wonderful.
And my latest theme now, what I've worked into my cards, and I will also be doing as a series of posters and limited editions, is Angel of Thee. I have Angel of the Children, Angel of the Plains, Angel of the Seas, Guardian Angel in Training, Angel of the Lovers,
Angel of the Week. It sounds
Angel of the Week.
Like a CBS made-for-TV movie.
Angel of the Rainforests. Yeah, an angel for every occasion.
I can see a book coming.
Yeah, I definitely hope so for the future.
Actually, Estancia's written a book, Invocations, for a lot of different occasions.
Invocations to the light. Maybe we can get together at some point.
Great idea.
And talk about it, because your paintings just absolutely melt my heart. You know, I mean, I've seen some of these. I feel like I've seen some of these faces. You know, I mean, on the inner. You know, and they're familiar, and they really open the heart.
Well, that's what I truly want to do, and I feel more and more strongly about this all the time. It's very important to me. It's so important when I get a phone call from somebody that says, somebody sent me one of your cards, and I just want you to know it means so much to me, and it touched me so deeply. This is one of the greatest rewards that I could ask for.
What feeling do you have when, like, you're painting? Is it like a different kind of feeling than you have other times? I mean, is there like a...
Oh yes. It's, well,
you're like transformed.
When I'm working on a piece that I truly love, and not every piece I do I'm having a total love affair with. Some of them are very frustrating, but the ones that flow smoothly are the ones
you feel more like a vehicle, and you just...
Yes, and when I'm working on one that I'm truly enjoying, it's heavenly. It's
heavenly. That's a good word.
It's wonderful, but when I'm having a struggle, it can be very frustrating. In the beginning phase, when I'm first laying it in and getting, doing the groundwork, That can be very frustrating because at that point I'm not yet really seeing the fruits of my labors. I'm not yet, as I'm pulling it through and I'm seeing it being brought to fruition, to completion, and I'm seeing all these possibilities now coming, I get very excited.
How does one make like the pictures? Like I saw your pictures into cards. What's the process of that?
It's an offset litho process.
Oh, and it's
offset lithography.
And you find it comes out really good and the pictures are pretty?
Yes. My husband does my photography.
Oh,
he shoots with a Hasselblad.
With his big frame.
Well,
so
we only do 2¼ inch transparencies, and they're excellent.
Excellent, huh?
And from those, I can do the cards, I can do posters, I can do basically
anything that you would need from.
Ellie, do you ever have a painting that you just absolutely can't sell?
Yes.
You just can't.
I do.
Yes.
Yes. Every now and then. Yes.
Did you bring one of those tonight?
Or do they not even leave the house?
No, I left it home. I don't want to leave it. No.
I just had a feeling about that.
Well, there are a few.
Yeah.
A couple of them, but for the most part, I do have to part with them when people want to buy them because that's what I do for my living. If I didn't sell them, I wouldn't be able to keep.
And you also want to share them with people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. So it's a beautiful experience.
Sure,
Yeah, people love them.
Right. I just wondered if there was some big angel hanging in your bedroom or something. That like, this one's not leaving.
Well.
How about the first one you did after you had the breakthrough and the authority to let
Well, that
go?
was actually the crying bird.
Oh, and you have that here.
I only have we have the card, the original, and the card is over here on the table.
This one here?
Yeah. In fact, the original is at the a gallery that in which I'm represented up in San Francisco. So it's. And that was a hard piece to part with, but it definitely.
Do you find more and more people? I mean, it seems like like a lot of the guests on the show. I mean, that the amount of people interested in experiencing angels and things like that are just incredible.
It's overwhelming.
Yeah,
yes,
it is.
It's overwhelming. I'm doing CD and tape covers now for various artists that record and do healing guided meditations
and they've seen your work in the Angel Times too, and
the cards,
and the cards.
The cards and Angel Times and a number of other publications that have used my work on covers. People see it, and my phone number or address is always included, and they get in touch with me, like Constancia did.
Angels are really on parade now.
Yeah.
I got that little phrase, a couple of years ago when I was putting a book together, and they said, we're really coming out now. We're coming out on parade, and it's really true, and and everything.
We need them.
Yeah.
We have a great.
Need all the help we can get.
We need all the help we can get, and I think they're very gracious to come and help us and to be with us.
I'm really grateful.
So it's an opportunity that these cards and the paintings are presenting you to be working with really a lot of wonderful people and getting involved in neat things.
These cards have given me the opportunity to meet some of the nicest and most wonderful people I've ever met in my life.
Really?
I have the greatest network of friends I've never met.
Right.
I just love them. I have all these wonderful voices.
We feel the same way about, and then people come on the show.
Then we finally meet them.
Yeah,
we finally get a chance
finally meet them. It's so much fun. My cards have been the greatest networking tool that I think I've ever designed. And maybe this is why I did them. I don't know. Right. It's been a good business. The cards are selling very well. And it opens the door for me to produce the prints, the larger prints, and to expose my originals to a wider market. And it also keeps me very busy. There's not much time for anything else.
And just feeling really good because you're doing something that you just love to do.
Yes, I love doing it. I just love it. I love hearing from the people that contact me, the shops, and it's just gotten so overwhelming.
Really?
Yeah, it's just overwhelming.
Yeah, every time I've talked to you, I felt that you were really overwhelmed and really working at your max, and yet loving it and wouldn't change it for anything.
No, I wouldn't change it. I do have a distributor in San Francisco, thank heaven, because she handles an awful lot of the shipping for me. We still do enough of it out of the house, but she does the bulk of it now. So we're all over the United States, Australia, Canada, and we're breaking into France.
Really?
Yes.
And there's a tremendous market, like all over the world, for angels and angel things now.
People want this
to feel good,
they want to awaken. They're looking for ways to open their hearts
that's neat.
And to access more love and more light. And the cards are helping, so I'm able to do a little bit.
Well, maybe what we can do now is have a song or two from Abigail. I'm so
Absolutely.
excited. So she'll be getting set up, and then we'll have a couple of songs, and you know, as soon as she's ready, and as soon as we're ready here in the booth, here it goes.
Enraptured time is given to each fellow guardian, and each wind chime that's listened to is followed with a hum. Gracefully each mystery mystically unfolds thee while showered by the vision of tomorrow. And the queen and king sit side by side now, and to their kingdom they stand side by side and bow, and their children are so old, and they're learning what in silence is known. In a royal grace, a way to face a promised patient goal. 'Tis now retrieved in honesty, this peace will make them whole. Now given to them shining gold, a chalice made of choice. They drink to thirst in freedom's arms, acknowledging each voice. Look inside the glowing cup, reflections of them rising up. They're drinking from the showers of tomorrow. And the queen and king sit side by side now, and to their kingdom they stand side by side and bow, and their children are so old, and they're learning what's in silence is told. The empress and the emperor are greeted in their hearts. They know this is the time to be embodied in this part. Taking off their velvet robes, they stand in nothing but 2 rows and step in to the vision of today. Smoking sky filled the room, a blue room, a blue room, and I am sitting in the walls just watching. Then you call out loud, do you grow instead of fly. And all the children are holding hands to cross the road. Noticing the earth is not a heavy load. Imagination is the only key to concentration and the things we see. Imagination is the only key to concentration and the things we see. The sitting straight levitates much higher, much lighter, discovering that we all share rights. And now I call to you. Do you like it? Do you like it? And you reply by laughing in the wind. Ha 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 ha. Well, I know the weeping willow tree is growing, so am I. And realizing that he wants to grow instead of cry. The children are holding hands to cross the road. No, they're noticing the earth is not a heavy load. Violet flowers sit for hours, uniting in their purpose. So I believe that I'm one of them. But I ask myself, do you really hear them? Do you see them? And I reply by laughing above the wind. The weeping willow tree is growing, and so are we. Realizing that we know the way to be free. And all the children are holding hands to cross the road. Noticing the earth is not a heavy load.
Wow. You know, Abigail, when I'm with you, I grow. And the last few days, spending some time with you, you know, I'm amazed, you know? Like, you always make me cry when you sing, and it's always tears of joy. It's always a part of me that goes, unbelievable. It opens up a place, you know, and really, you've got a gift. And I'm so glad that you're here with us. The angels work with you, that's for sure. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So, I would like to see some of your babies, some of your paintings. Oh. And maybe you're moved too, aren't you? Aren't you?
This young lady sing all night. She sings what I feel about what I paint. She's like a liquid painting.
I feel like I'm melting here.
So pure, beautiful. It's beautiful. She's an angel.
Yeah, and she's ageless. You know, she's 18, and I feel when I'm with her, I feel like I'm with somebody absolutely ancient, and absolutely ageless. You know, it's
loving. Just very loving. Yes.
You brought along some of your original artwork, didn't you, tonight?
Yes, I did. I have 6 of my originals here.
Yeah, maybe we can get those lined up so everybody can see them, because they're really spectacular.
Okay.
And I think they're bigger, so you can get a better feel for
absolutely. And
the quality of the work and the beauty of it. So we're going to be setting up now. We have a whole team working on it.
Great.
Should be getting set up. And
we'll look at those pieces, and we'll go one at a time through those, and I'll briefly read about them. This is a piece that I did a short while ago, and it's called No Dream Too Great. And the card, inside the card, it simply says around the border, "'Tis not how big the dream, but how great the faith and determined the heart." And then the poem on the back of the card reads as follows: "No dream too great, no star too high, no goal too big, shoot for the sky. Let no one tell you you can't have your dream. Let no one sell you on some lesser scheme. Hold faith in yourself, in the universe too. When your heart is decided, no door is closed to you. No one can stop you or stand in your way. The angels will guide you on your path day by day. Remember who you are then, the birthright you possess. A beloved child of God, God you are. Never see yourself as less."
Oh, beautiful.
Good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And that's what that painting means.
What is this? So this is a very recent painting of yours.
No, I did that painting back in '92.
Oh, yeah, for some reason I thought you said it was just recent as well. But I guess that's, so here's the next one.
This one that's coming up is my guardian angel piece.
It's beautiful.
Okay, yeah, why don't you read it?
There we go, with Guardian Angel. This is a very special piece to me, and the card that I did, it is a very healing card, and it's a wonderful card to send to someone when they're in pain, or like when there's a death, passing of a loved one. And it goes as follows: "You're never alone, just reach out your hand. I'm your guardian angel, and I'll understand. I'm here to help you when all else seems lost. I'm here to support you as on life's seas you're tossed. I am your guardian, I hear your call. Not a thing you can't share with me, not too big or too small. I bless you with comfort, understanding, and hope. Yes, I know when you're tired and at the end of your rope. I know when your heart is breaking in two. This doesn't deter me, I'll still stand by you. For this is my job here, for this I was sent. I'll see you through till this life on earth's spent, and I'll be thereafter as your travels progress. Still reaching out to you, I'll love you no less. You're my beloved, it's you that I bless."
Oh, that's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Actually, that's, when I go to hospitals sometimes, that one thing, everybody might think it's trite, but the one where it says, "Where are the 2 footsteps?"
Yeah.
And that was the time I was carrying you.
And
I really
love
like that one.
I can't focus on that without bringing a tear to my eye.
Right, me too. And it's in every hospital. I guess everybody.
It's so powerful.
Right, it's very powerful.
It truly is.
Okay, we have the next one coming up.
Okay.
The colors in this one are just amazing.
Hope we can pick them up good on the cameras, but the colors are amazing in the studio here. What's the name of this one, Alan?
This one is called Journey to the Center of the Heart.
Okay.
Okay, this piece, I was commissioned to do this piece by a gentleman in Hawaii as a CD and cover for a CD and tape for a meditational healing tape. And I'm also going to be producing this as a poster. Journey to the Center of the Heart. And what I've written for this goes as follows: "A place so gentle, such love imparts. We move now deeper in our hearts. The shadows lift, pain is erased. We're healed, we're in a state of grace. The wounded child no longer hurts. She's free to love, he knows his worth. We welcome you, beloved child, to enter here and rest a while. Then open to the healing light of radiant beings who transform the night. You're nurtured and loved here right from the start, in the great sacred temple at the center of the heart."
Wow,
I just wrote that so couple of days ago. I'm preparing.
In the green room here.
I have 11, this is one of 11 new pieces that will
really?
be the next 11 cards that will be added to the consciousness card line.
Okay,
A
good.
number of which will also be done as posters. Yes.
Oh, who do we have here? She's
And
lovely.
she's a brand new piece too. And
What's the name of this one?
She is Angel of Divine Flow.
Oh, wow.
And she is brand new, will also be one of the new cards. And what I have written for her is simply this. Life is now, life is ever. Life abounds, ceasing never. Love is now, lives in our hearts. It never stops, it never starts. It always was, will always be. The divine flow in all we see. The value of life is life itself. The love in your heart is your true wealth. The miracle has occurred. You are. Celebrate.
No. You always have animals. It seems like there's always an animal in your pictures.
Oh
You
yes,
really
always
love animals, don't
always
you?
dolphins and white birds and horses and swans and yes.
wonderful.
Yes, I do love
Oh
them.
my.
Ah,
This golden
this
one
one-
coming
Yes.
up
Yeah, this one's really
is
beautiful.
really.
Now you asked me with Stancy if I once in a while had a piece that maybe I didn't want to
This
part
might
with.
be it.
Well, this might just be one of
Might
them.
be, I can see that.
This piece is so new that she's actually still just a tad wet. That's a brand new piece.
And what's this one?
And
What
she
is
is
the name?
entitled Little Mother's Angel.
She's like looking through a portal. I feel like, it's like, okay.
We've all heard about Mother's Little Angel. Well, this is Little Mother's Angel.
Right.
And she's holding our beloved Mother Earth in her hands. And what I've written for her is our little cosmic homeland, our precious little planet. A one-of-a-kind jewel you are. Have we taken you for granted? Should we reassess our values, our goals, our priorities? Have we been good stewards, conserved your resources, protected your atmosphere, your seas? Oh dear, this is sad. Please don't answer. Sweet little angel takes you in her hands and to her heart. She sends doves of peace to heal you and praise mankind will start. Being mindful of your needs, our only little mother, and bear in mind, you're all we've got. There will not be another. And that's Little Mother's
She's really
Angel.
happy to see this one.
Wow, this is a powerful one.
Oh, there we go. It's a dolphin.
Well, this is another statement that I did on Mother Earth and our need to conserve, and this is called Angel of the Seas. And I will not read the poem because it's kind of lengthy, but what it,
Oh, it's beautiful though.
Well, thank
look
you.
At her. Look at them.
should I read it? I don't know.
Read a
Do we
few
have
lines.
time? Okay, we'll start.
Read a couple of lines.
It's angel of the seas, protector of the creatures. In light you come, they know you well. They all join in to greet you. They need to speak and share with you their heartfelt deep concern. They understand the urgency that invokes your return. They see their home so deep and blue, their sacred sanctuary is being used as a garbage dump, and it's getting mighty scary. Beer cans float by, bottles, papers, and such, tons of plastic and all kinds of junk. The oil tankers think of the sea as a place to dump their gooey black gunk. Anyway, it goes on. I won't read any more, but it's
Well, I know she forgives us.
we want the people to awaken to the needs of Mother Earth and our need to be better citizens, better stewards, and protect her.
That's right.
So do
Take
we,
care of
those are all the big ones, and we have one more little one we want to show? Is that, or do we have another big one?
I think that's all the originals we have. And we have
We want to
some
show
other-
that one. Okay, let's show that one more, and then we'll have Abigail sing another song. Okay, which one is that?
Now that's a brand new piece called Beloved. I just finished that, and I can't read it to you because the poem is on the back.
And with my eyes, I can't really see it that good.
But
I need to
this
see the big picture.
This is one of my romantic pieces.
It's very beautiful.
The picture, the colors are beautiful, but I can't make out at all what it is. I hope people at home
It's two
can.
lovers in the foreground,
Oh.
and it's one of my
Maybe that's
romantic.
why I was thrown
I've done
that
3 or
area.
4 very romantic pieces.
Uh-huh.
But
That's beautiful.
these are just color copies done from photo blow-ups from 35 millimeter.
Right.
Of course, when we go to press.
Oh, so this is, yeah, it would be much clearer. So maybe even I could see
We
it.
use fine colored,
Right.
fine quality
Right.
transparencies for our offset litho process. This is just preliminary. I kind of threw together to have something to bring up here for the show, so you could kind of get an inkling of what some of the new pieces will look like.
I'm really happy you brought up the big pieces.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're really extraordinary.
An original is worth 1,000 pictures.
Really. Well, it's just so much bigger, and for the cameras and for the setup here.
So maybe we can just turn it over to Abigail for a while. Abby lives very close to Mother Nature.
I think she is Mother Nature.
You don't have to know it to understand the ways. Music is the handbook to guide you through the maze. So do not judge the cover, just read between the lines, and you'll get a feeling that easily defines the maze of ways. Through my life I've always known that I've always belonged to this person I'm well in. Yet that doesn't mean I can't frolic outside of this body my mind is sharing. This person is nothing but my home. Yet when I built it, I was truly home. I simply live inside and I try to keep it tidy for thyself. If you want to find me, you'll have to ask my hand. Touching is my language, much easier to understand. Ears were made for music, not for words without the key. So if you let me touch you, you easily will see my own maze of ways. As I walk slowly across grassy bridges, I fantasize of what I'm feeling, enjoying ions and the smells of the moon, finding feelings that I was feeling. This person is nothing but my temporary home. Yet when I built her, I was truly home. I simply live inside and I try to keep it tidy for thyself. And you do not need a dictionary to express things. Words with loving, speaking eyes. Loving, speaking eyes.
Oh, wow. Thank you. I think you kind of leave us speechless. We've seen and heard so much tonight. It's been glorious. I almost don't know what to say. I just feel, wow, you know, we have music inside of us, and we have art inside of us, and we have incredible gifts inside of us. Every one of us has it. You know, it's like maybe we can't put it on paper like Allie can, and maybe we'll never be able to sing like Abigail, you know, in that way. But we really need to sing our song. You know, we need to draw our pictures. We need to just really open up to our gifts. They're in there. They're in there. You know, it's like we're gonna start drawing. You know, it's like, because it brings so much happiness.
I actually started drawing at one time and actually took up painting, and I was arrested for what it was. It wasn't the way I was supposed to manifest. Actually, you know, it's interesting. You mentioned
your art are your jokes.
No, it was interesting. I always wanted to play the guitar, you know, like Jerry Garcia died. And I actually thought of this again today. And every time I practice the guitar, I take lessons, I get nauseous. I actually would get physically nauseous, and it was like, this isn't for you. You know, I always thought, well, I'm going to be, you know, learn how to play songs and stuff. I never could do it. So it's like...
I'm with you.
Right, so everybody, I guess, has got to find their niche. I mean, so you're very blessed that you found yours and Abigail found hers, and you know, it really gives you that experience. Yeah, that's really wonderful. So...
And even just appreciating.
Yeah, I mean,
appreciating is like a gift. You know,
right.
Everybody appreciates. You know, and everybody else can. You know,
her songs teach us. Isn't it nice that we can learn from someone so young?
Yeah.
I think that people are never too young to be our teachers. It's beautiful.
Yeah, spoken like from a beautiful mother too.
If we don't learn from our children, it's a sad state of affairs.
Yeah, there's so much.
Yes.
We got a lot to learn.
Oh yes, yes. Gibran says that if we, how does he put it? If we're not learning from our children, if we expect them to learn from us, they're going backwards.
Yeah.
They're going backwards. They need to go forward. We need to go with them.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to
Abigail,
personally thank you both, Abigail and Allie.
All the A's.
All the A people tonight,
Alan,
or all the A's.
Allie,
And Ellen, and
just, you know, thank you for coming.
It's been
it was
a pleasure
just an
to be
incredible
here.
experience for all of us.
Thank you very much for having me here.
And, you know, next week we have another, and my brother told me specifically not to say exciting 1,000 times, so I'm not going to say it. But we have a really exciting show next week. We have Mira L. What is with names? I'm having this thing with names. We have, you know, she's going to be on and do a lot of different things, and she's been doing angel things for this very long time. So please come next week.